Hi there, everybody. I hope that you're having a beautiful Friday evening, afternoon, whatever it is there with you, wherever you are. I thought I would share a little bit of the heart chakra healing session that I'm doing tonight. I've used some lovely herbs that even support the heart physically. So, anybody with high blood pressure, anybody with cognitive heart failure, we send you blessings and love tonight and we ask for healing in this area. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown of the kind of things that I ask when I'm doing something for somebody. So tonight, obviously, we're working on the heart chakra. The heart chakra is very, very important. This is where all of our energy comes from. It literally is our powerhouse. It's what keeps us alive. It's where all our feelings come from, everything that emanates from us. It facilitates our manifestation. Elevated emotions are key to us reaching certain goals in life and doing certain things. So it really is so vitally important, and it opens up those channels between the lower chakras and the higher chakras in your energy body. So vitally, vitally important. And obviously we want this chakra to be in perfect working order, and we want it to offer healing, and we want to be opening ourselves up to love as well as curing things that have happened in the past. So tonight I asked for healing for anybody who's had a lot of pain in the past, whatever this is from, maybe loss of loved ones, maybe really painful romantic relationships, maybe you've lost a child, maybe you've been through some really traumatic stuff, physical pain, maybe you've been a child who's had to go through a terrible divorce or loss of a parent. Whatever your pain is, whatever's hurt your heart, I ask tonight that this be released and healed. And I ask that these channels be opened and this heart chakra spins at exactly the pace it's supposed to spin. And it releases everything and it opens up those channels between the lower chakras and the top chakras. And you can feel anything that's been blocking you, anything that is a burden for you, being released tonight. I ask that all the pain of the past be released from you, whatever that was, in whatever form it came, whatever's hurt your heart, in any way, shape, or form, whether it's physical ailments or emotional pain. I ask that this be released tonight. I also ask that this heart chakra open up like a flower. If any of you have done meditations for this kind of thing, you know that opening that heart chakra up like a flower, like a lotus flower, is hugely symbolic. Use that visualization. Do it as often as possible to really open yourself up to love, up to abundance, because blocking love in certain ways, especially with relationships with parents, block our abundance. And abundance is in all shapes and forms: our happiness, our friendships, our love lives. This is all affected. The money that we have, how liquid we are, how abundant we are with regards to finances and jobs, and our self-love is a huge thing as well. I want you to think tonight about self-love, self-healing, self-actualization, self-asserting, self-honoring. All of this stuff, anything to do with the self, is really, really important here, because if we can't have compassion and love for ourselves, we can't have compassion and love for other people. And I ask, if any of you closed your hearts in the past because of being hurt, that you open these hearts up now again to offer compassion and to receive compassion from other people, and to open yourself up to love without fear. We often block our heart chakras because we're afraid of being hurt again. If we've been hurt by somebody, we close them up because we don't want to hurt, we don't want to cry, don't want to seem vulnerable, and that's human nature. But we need to take those risks. We need to take a risk, especially when we love somebody that we love, whether it's a parent, a child, a lover. That's always a risk. And that's the beauty of love, is, that's taking that risk and opening yourself up and having that chance to truly and honestly feel that love and embrace it and experience it. And we need to experience that without fear. We need to be okay to love again if we've been hurt, if we really close ourselves off. Some of us are so blocked when it comes to that, and we've been through damaging relationships or whatever the case is. And I ask you now to open that up again, to do that visualization. Do it as often as you need to. And also use crystals. Okay, for those of you who are into crystals, some of you aren't, some of you don't believe in it, whatever the case is. But if you've really been hurt, I can tell you that a big chunk of rose quartz can really, really help you. Okay, put it next to your bed, put it in the bed, whatever you need to do, put it over your heart center, and you will not believe the amazing healing that can come from this. Because crystals do actually have a heartbeat of their own. For those of you who don't know much about it, that is how a quartz clock or a quartz watch ticks. It's actually ticking because of the power and the heartbeat that comes from a quartz crystal. So if you don't know much about it and you didn't know this, it's worth looking into. And anything to do with the colors green or pink. Okay, you can see I've used green candles tonight. Green is the color that resonates with the heart chakra, and also pink. All right, pink, love. These are the things we want to give off. We want to be able to open ourselves up to receive love and also to give love. This is so important. It's so important. That exchange is vitally important for us as human beings. And unfortunately, 3D life happens and we kind of close ourselves off to that and we decide it's not a good idea. You know, we need to protect ourselves. And we don't realize that in protecting ourselves and building this little steel box around our hearts, we're actually doing ourselves no favors. All right, and you're speaking to somebody who's practicing what they preach, because I've had to deal with some things that I've needed to heal from, difficult things that I didn't want to deal with, and I also just closed myself off and I realized, hey, I'm doing more damage than good here. And the minute I just opened up a little bit, it opened up all sorts of opportunities for me. It opens up abundance with regards to money, with regards to blockages, that other blockages you have in your life, when you feel like you're not having good luck, where you feel like all is lost or you're blocked at every angle. A lot of the time, this has got to do with your heart energy center. Okay, so for all of you tonight, I wished that you could open up your heart to love without fear, because fear is the opposite of love. And if we can work on that and we don't have anything that's fear-based governing us, that is when we are truly free, when we're not afraid of anything, when we're willing to open up and take a chance and live that exciting life that we're meant to live with a sense of wonder and excitement. That is when things really start opening up for us. And when we say, hey, universe, show me what you got. Show me what there is. Show me my options. Show me my abundance. Let me open myself up to that. And that's what it's all about, okay? So if I'm doing any energy work for you tonight, or if I'm not, do that practice. Take some of the energy that you see here. By all means, please tap into this. It's really beautiful energy tonight, and it's going to get more powerful as we go along and everything starts burning up together. And eventually this will all burn away and have what I call, what I call a clean burn, okay? I make sure that all the wax is burnt up, everything goes up into the ether, so that we make sure that we're heard. Okay, so try to open your heart up. Try to open it up to abundance, to forgiveness, to compassion. And remember that you need to do this for yourself too. There might be things you need to forgive yourself for. All right, maybe you haven't been the child that you thought you should beat your parents. Maybe you haven't been the parent you thought you should beat your child. Maybe you could have been a better partner in business or in romantic relationships. Maybe you could have been a better friend. Maybe you could have been a better ex. Okay, and you need to forgive yourself for that, because life is full of lessons and it's full of blessings. And tonight's the night you need to open yourself up to those blessings, and you can only do that by releasing all the stuff that's closing your heart, all the heaviness that you've been carrying around with you for years and years, for whatever it is. All right, a lot of the stuff we haven't forgiven ourselves for is stuff that those people have forgotten about already, and we need to remember that. Okay, so tonight is a night of major release, and that's going to open up this channel in the center of your chest, which is allowing everything that's blocked in the bottom 3 chakras to release and move up. And it's going to open up everything so that your energy body and your energy centers and all of your energy starts really flowing the way that it's supposed to. Okay, and you're going to feel loads better. You're going to feel a weight lift off. Okay, so I wish all of you love and compassion, and I hope that you have healing of the heart tonight and you can experience abundance for all the rest of the days of your life. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. I'll be sending more updates later.